It's a good start, I guess. Yeah, I've been isolating myself lately. Yeah, trying to reach peace within, time to be with ourselves, and just search for time to simple joy, heal, just being here on my own with my dog. It's okay, just on our own, healing ourselves, our inner self, and thinking further. How can we heal this planet together? This planet we cherish so much. Time to heal. And the time is now. Time is quick, quick, quick. Time quick. Time quick. Time quick. I couldn't wait, guys, to share this music with you. Just share a bit of joy in this hard time. It was really hard for me to access it, and well, I'm glad it's a good start, I guess. sawa healing us. Oh, sawa, oh, sawa healing us. Together. Yeah, I've been isolated myself lately. Yeah, trying to reach peace within, time to be with ourselves, and just search for time to simple joy, just being here on my own with my dog. It's okay, just on our own, healing ourselves, our inner self, and thinking further. How can we heal this planet together? This planet we cherish so much. Time to heal. And the time is now. Time is quick, quick, quick. Time quick. Time quick. Time quick. I love the earth. I love this I couldn't wait, guys, to share this music with you. Just share a bit of joy in this hard time. It was really hard for me to access it, and well, I'm glad it's a good start, I guess. Hello, good evening everybody. It seems that it's a bit quiet. I say good evening to Yamina. Yamina, I've seen BSR, or BSR, which means bonsoir normally. So peut-être tu es française et ce soir c'est en anglais. Si tu veux une lecture en anglais, ça se fera en anglais. Mais sinon, ça sera mardi prochain pour une si tu veux une consultation, tu peux commander une consultation sur les services de ManuSensCris. Mais sinon, ce soir, c'est en anglais. Tonight, it's in English. Okay? So, I'm going to take my time to see if I've got a question. If Yamina's got an English question, then I will do it. If not, I will wait for a bit. I might actually pull tarot card for myself right now. Take this opportunity. Ok. Pas de problème, Yamina. Donc, mardi prochain. C'est mardi prochain. Voilà. Dans une semaine. Ok? Allez, bisous. So, Yamina was French. Ta na 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 na. Et j'ai... sorry. I've got a bit more... I'm a bit more healthy. I don't know how long it's going to last because during the numerology live last time, 2 days ago, I was absolutely fine in the beginning, and then 15 minutes passed, poof, pain in the heart, and I had to work energetically all evening actually on it. It's not really personal, I'm working with a collective, human collective, planet and everything, and it was telling me there's something, I had to sort out, conscientization, we call it, to make that conscious in your head, and then find a solution, authorize a healing, the transmutation, all this kind of stuff. So that's what happened. So now I'm feeling fine, but I will not be I would not be surprised to have some work to do this evening, because normally the tarot reading at this time is quite full on. Okay, remember that was 2 weeks ago. I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 reading. So to have that disquiet is surprising. So which might mean, exactly like for the numerology, maybe they're gonna call me for a collective intervention, and or let me focus on my light, let's say, myself, and not focus on you guys, because if you haven't been called, it's because they're making me have some space. Let's see. Let's see what the tarot cards are telling me. I am a sorcerer. I can read tarot cards. Ooh, this is scary. Hello, Lavina. I'm right. I say stupid stuff right now. Oh, here we go. Oh, I like this one. I think I like this one. Let's see. That's for me. Lavina, that's for me. Good evening. Okay, let's see. Oh, the lovers. I think there's love's in the air. It's preparing. There's something preparing about love. I have no idea exactly what it is about, but there's something which is coming about the lovers right now in the energy. So we'll see. Yes, in the past I was it was quite heavy for me, a lot of work, and I've been really tired, and I had to rest day by day, and there's a judgment call. Okay, I hope it's gonna be positive, the judgment, because I've been working hard, huh? Let's see what they're telling me a bit more about these cards. Yes, it's time to move on to something different, because I've been living quite a solitary life like right now. Okay, yes, I had to put that in light and work on it. It's funny because it's 10, 10, 10, and I'm working on the 10 years of ascension, and you can see, okay, actually it's all the work probably I've been working on these 10 years. Well, it's been 5 years now, and there's still 5 years to go, maybe more afterwards, but it looks like, you know, I pointed out using certain energy of seeding some plants and then cutting some stuff. Yes, it's about love. Yeah, the future is about, I think I deserve some loving space for the future, which is good. I welcome this. I have absolutely no idea how it's going to be presented to me, how I'm going to live through this, but why not? Why not? A bit of love, can't complain. Okay, my friend, I might be doing some tarot cards for you guys and girls, if you want to. Okay, let me know. So you have, how will the relationship move ahead between Ankit D and me? Oh, let's go. Yeah, well, let's see what the cards say, and the will marry, I don't know. After that, I will do Ally Mary, sorry. Ah, no, that's bullshit. Block user and add to block list for restream. Okay, that's gone. Hi, Chelly. And Happy New Year, yeah. Aditi Snee is, I don't know, Snee? Aditi Snee, maybe. Hello, may I ask a question? Yes, you can ask a question, of course. Yes. And Chelly, you can ask a question as well. No problem. YouTubers? Wow, I've got some YouTubers! Whoa! I'm excited. Wow. No, the journalist, most of it is Facebook. But yeah. But I've done it because some people don't use Facebook. Some people, you know, whatever. I'm gonna have to look at my daughter sent me a message. I will have a look later. So we were with Lavina. Okay, Lavina. So Lavina and Asrani. And Ankiti. Excuse me. Sorry if I make some noises, which are a bit disgusting, but I have. Okay, that's for. It's like this. Lavina. So that's already with regard to your relationship with Ankit. Love. It's really positive card because the world mean it's the end of the tarot cards, and it means a really good opportunity, you know, something which is complete. You know, you have a circle, it's complete. It's complete, this relationship. It seems that you've gone through a rebirth, which means that there was some stuff that you had to understand about each other or understand about yourself, and he had to understand about himself, and you needed to go through this process of death and rebirth, you know, friction, to really put at the front some issues you had to discuss first. Okay? And I think it has been done because you've gone through a rebirth, okay? And they're saying that now you should see harmony, a balance between you two that might lead you to see if you want then to get married, for example, or not. But you will have a clear balance between you two where you understand each other, you can communicate healthily, it's flowing, and then you can decide, well, I like it or I don't like it. Do you see what I mean? But I think you need to go through this stage of enjoy this balance, this space. Don't rush things, you know? Use this state of balance to open your heart to one another, okay? And then, you know, marriage, if you need to go through a marriage, or if you want to go through a marriage, it should be natural. You should just say, oh, it's not even the point of asking a question, okay? It's an evidence, okay? If you're not there, it's that you're pushing through. You think about the goal, you don't think about the journey. And marriage is about the journey, it's not about the goal, okay? So all this is positive, Lavina, but I would say enjoy this time when you can communicate healthily with him to dig through and learn stuff about yourself and him. Okay, that was my answer. Now we're gonna have Yes, you can have a question, yes. Lavina, yes, you have done you. Charlie, Happy New Year, yeah. Okay, so Charlie, question, non-existent love life. I love that. I'm gonna write it. Non-existent love life. Fantastic. So I'm going to look into nothing
And normally, if you listen to all the scientists, you know, on Earth, they say, look into nothing, and there is nothing into nothing. And no, I'm going to look into the deep void of nothing and find something for Charlie. With regard to love, let's do it. Okay. Because nothing, the void, is potential. That's how you need to see it. When you are in a void, okay, for example, I'm single, okay? But that means that I'm empty, so I can be fooled or filled. Why, when you're already filled, you say, well, you can't have more than what you have got, so you need to get rid of it, empty again. Do you see what I mean? So emptiness is for, actually it's the work of someone who is conscious, to constantly stay empty, just sorry, I'm passing through this information because it might help you, to only keep what matters and realize that you can't keep anything, in fact. But what is with you at the time is really important, might disappear, and you leave the present instant to the full, okay? Sometimes we get disturbed, our point of focus is not as good because we focus too much on others. Okay. Bam, bam, bam. So it's Charlie, and after that might be Aditi. Okay. Christmas tree, Christmas tree. See, Christmas tree at the start. Okay. So right now it's more, I think you're really understanding this. That's why probably I spend so much time talking to you about what I've talked about, which is part of the reading. Because you see, this is a card of meditation, right now in the present instant vibrating. I think you need to really focus on yourself, go deep within your wounds, your desire, your passion, what you're looking for. We are bombarded with projection of what good life should be. You see Hollywood movies, TVs, neighbors. Oh, look at them married. Oh, look at they have kids. Oh, they've got a beautiful house. They must be happy. Oh, they're wealthy. Oh, they must be happy. It's not linked with happiness whatsoever. Okay? This is complete bullshit. It's exactly the stuff that you have on Disney movie, when at the end, you have the whole story, and the end, the part which is actually interesting when they're gonna be living together, the princess and the prince, they never talk about it. They say, and they will live happily ever after. Yes, because we already know that actually it's not going to be the case, because they're gonna be low and up and down, okay? So you have to remove all this bullshit that surrounds you and find your own happiness, what you're looking for in this love relationship, because you're gonna co-create it. When you're gonna put the finger on it, so for example, what I did say at the beginning of this live show when I was reading for myself, I say, I feel I am ready for, but I don't know how ready is going to be presented. But I have really some clues about how it's going to look or how it's going to feel. But I don't know how it's going to be presented. That's the kind of stuff you need to put the finger on. And clearly, you have some ideas of what a happy life means for you, because that's the past. In the past, you had a balance, a happy life. But you have to be careful with that. Sometimes we have, it's like a photo. It's a picture on the wall, it's fixed. you say, oh, at that time I was so happy and now I'm so miserable, I'm so alone. Well, at that time when you were so happy, maybe you were not seeing that you were that happy. Sometimes you were, sometimes it wasn't balanced, sometimes it was difficult, sometimes you wanted to actually be alone. And life is always in evolution. If there's no sabotage, you go towards evolution. You go towards better all the time. However, you need to not, go faster than the music. You go at the speed of the music. You learn at the speed of the music. If you keep changing, then it's difficult to grasp any teaching. But they ask you to just look and in depth in what you found in the past that was really beautiful. So you can bring that into the future. But be true to yourself through meditation. Now you have some step back to find also stuff that were not that great, that you would like to improve. You would like a partner that be different. You would like to be different to a partner. Maybe you've done some stuff that you don't want to do anymore because you don't feel that you had to do them, but now you have changed. So this kind of in-depth, learning, okay? And justice means light will come. So I don't know. I'm going to check. That's for the future for you, Charlie. What does it mean? Test. What's it saying? Okay. I'll see if I can pass the message. So, Charlie, we have... The world is changing right now. Well, the world has changed, in fact. And will never be back to what it was before. So you could consider when you reach a certain stage of opening your eyes, of being awakened to the reality, that everything in the past will be no more. And when I say everything is society, education, justice, politics, media, way of life, food, children, marriage, relationship with people, all this is about to completely change, is changing in fact, because there's an old world collapsing. And there is a space, you say, we talked about the void with you. And there is this void, okay? There is a void being created, and it's bigger and bigger and bigger. And this void is for the new world, okay? And this void, we will put only the people that can actually seed the new world, not the others. We're not going to repeat the mistakes of the past. The past is the past. So what they're telling me, they're saying, it's a bit of a warning, but in some sense it's about a choice. If you work well and you work with your divine self, you want to go to a collective better world and be part of it, and you start matching with the energy of the new world, then justice will come and you will have this light being coming with you because it will help you in your journey. If you can't be bothered because this is not your path and you think, well, actually, I like the old world, no, I want stuff for me, and staying in this more materialistic world, then, well, I'm not sure it will happen. Or maybe it will happen so you can go away. Because this, when I say that to you, Charlie, I say that to everybody. We're in the same situation. This void is opening. And this egg can only receive what is vibrating at the same vibration as the egg. If we decide within, we just say, well, actually, this vibration, what's this? That's new. I don't know. We're going to have to do something. I don't want that. Then you will not match. So you're not in the right place anyway to be put in there. So so it's a question of balance. I'm informing you that you have this opportunity, and if you have this opportunity, because this is the future, this is the current present time, but it hasn't been it's not really that visible for people who are highly sensitive, like I am, and a lot more people. We can sense that this new world is already there. It's already in the air, but it's not fully. It will be like a flower that, a seed, and it will grow, and then after that, the flower will. But first of all, all the black forest need to crumble down, and that's right now what we're seeing. Okay, so be careful. What they're telling me, be careful to not construct into the scenario of the black forest, because that doesn't exist anymore, not in this earth. So if you open to something shockingly new, then you might be pleased that your relationship might start picking up. Okay? That was for Charlie. Okay. Aditi. Excusez-moi. Aditi. Snake. When, how will I meet my future spouse? Or have I met him already? Okay. This is not the kind of question you can answer in 3 cards. But, who knows? I'm going to try it. It's going to be fun. Okay? Thank you, Charlie. Oh, man, you are pressed. You're in a hurry. Oh, hold on. Replying to Yamina Bouchard. Oh, I've got another troll. I love the trolls. I love the trolls because I can block them, and I love blocking them. This is some pleasure, sadistic pleasure in blocking trolls. I enjoy it. Enjoy it so much. It's great. So, yes, we are at Aditi. And yeah, as usual, if you want to press on the thumb, make a love heart, whatever. Subscribe to the channel on YouTube, or go on Facebook, whatever you want. Share. Send me some love. You can actually send me some energetic love. That's quite nice. I enjoy this. I do enjoy this. Okay, Aditi. What do we have about you, future spouse, husband? Oh. Okay. So, let's see what I can tell you, or what I can tell you, and what the card decide to tell you with regard to your question. It seems that there is a fresh new opportunity vibrating at the present. So now if you tell me, have you met this person? I could say, no, it seems to be new, fresh, okay? Sorry, this card is a bit destroyed, but it's a wand, okay? And that means it's a page of wand. It means a new message, a new project, a new opportunity, a new path in life which will start to grow. You plant it as a tree and then it grows. You have been searching, clearly. And the universe is saying you've been searching, and you couldn't find, shoe at your feet. No, shoe at your size. Shoe at your size. That's a word. So, but you've been searching, okay? And it seems like there is a new dynamic now. And I think this is not about searching. This is about receiving. This is about stepping back and welcoming proposal. Shh, Lily. Please. Thank you. Sometimes she makes this kind of noise to get my attention. And this, it seems to step back and try to be in position of, I am this void, and because I am this void, I will be welcoming the right seed, in this void to create, a new project, okay? And if you able to relax, to be yourself, then your wish will come true. If you're about to relax, stop putting the pressure on finding, but realizing he will find you. Okay, and then you can accept or not. But this is well more than your wish will come true. So it's just to give you a validation. If someone naturally is attracted to you and comes towards you naturally on his own, not because you've been dancing and doing all kind of manipulative, expressive things or trying to find him, it means it's true, it's real, it's true love. Then you might decide, well, actually, he's my kind, he's not my kind. But if you manipulate, like a spider will just make a web, so make sure she will catch the right pretendant. It's not true love. From the base, it's not true love. Is that you might fish someone that might correspond to what you think might be good for you. But that's all in the mind. The universe doesn't function like this. If it was only in the mind, we would be machines. And you would be, I'm going to do some advertising. I've got a Dell computer, and I'm going to purchase a Dell battery, and I say, let's marry you two together. Beautiful. That's the mind. But there's no... What is the electricity going through that? Okay? So relax and follow, the process that I gave you. If you relax, you stop controlling, you let the universe control this for you, that would be better. And your wish will come true. Okay. Been repeating that, 3 reading. Christophe, you've been working very well tonight. Bravo. Okay. Hello, Corinne. Yes, I've got some YouTube viewers. Wonderful. We got Joao Firmino. What? It was a Joao, mais non, c'est Joao. Firmino. Okay, what is the question? Okay, so towards online business. Okay. We'll ask. Okay. You will be the next one. So I'm just reading through the messages to... Thank you for the heart. Corinan, I don't see any questions from you yet, but I haven't been to the end. Sonia Charma, hello. Yeah, Sonia might want... I want to know my... okay. Okay, Sonia Sharma. I'll answer your question. You will be the second one. Why Nihal? Nihal is not communicating. Okay. Pleasure, Aditi. Could I have a work reading, please? Okay. You will be the third one. Corinne. From now, huh? Third one from now, because you will be the sixth one then. Work reading. It's really chilled tonight, huh? It's chilled. Yeah, that's good. No problem. We like a bit of chilling. So thank you, Aditi, for the comment. Let me have a puffy, and we'll do Joao. Or Joao. Joao, dun, 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 dun. I've got my little monk there. He's here. He's going to say hello. Hello, I'm a little monk, and I'm watching over the show with Christophe. He's assisting me. Thank you. So all my services, if you are interested, though I'm gonna have to update the prices, because now we're talking about online businesses with Joao, and I'm gonna have to declare, and because I'm declaring, of course, I have some taxes, so I need to add up the taxes on top of my fees. So the price is gonna be revised, but if you're interested, there's all kind of services. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Let's see what we got for Joao. Oh, that's good. Okay, present, past, future, present. It seems that now it's in equilibrium. Okay, your business is finally reached sort of a level where you could start constructing slowly, surely, without disturbing the balance of your business. Because maybe you were going too fast. I don't know, the stuff you were doing before that was a bit in a rush, you constructed too fast, and the whole building crumbled down. Okay, that was the past. So you need to learn from your mistake from the past. Saying that, oh, I've been doing that quickly and that didn't work, let's do it quickly again. Wow, superb. Well, no, you need to learn from what happened. Okay, so the universe showed you that it wasn't standing because you've done stuff, not putting the right maybe intention, maybe the right stones, the right partnerships, whatever, the right product, the right price, the right equilibrium between you and the collective as well. Could be too greedy. I'm just giving you suggestion on that. I don't have much information because it's you to find out. It's not me. It's you to find out. The universe wants you to get conscious of your own mistakes so you can be responsible to to decide not to reproduce them. But right now you are in equilibrium. So go slowly, surely, and evaluate. Okay, and move on. But it seems that is good. Your business now has got a good grounding. And you see this card, it looks like little trees be planted and then they can grow. Okay? So be prepared. This card is showing to be prepared to something happening to the business. It doesn't say be worried about it, but be prepared. There is maybe a boost. Maybe since you've been talking to me and I opened you on the fact that you need to, and I'm doing it right now, you need to do a conscious business, a business that will be in equilibrium with you, the collective, in harmony, and the earth, the new earth. If your business is not within these three criteria, right for you, right for the collective, right for the earth, it will happen again. Okay? Now, what they're suggesting is that now you're in the right balance within yourself to be a good listener. And I think they're going to suggest to you maybe some changes, some adaptation, some things, some ideas gonna come to you. So your business can be perfectly adequate to the new earth and then be a flourishing business. But you need to put the seeds of the energetic coding for the future, okay? And for that, you need to be connected yourself. That's why right now a lot of businesses are closing down, and even government and things and action create this collapse, because these businesses have cannot survive anyway the new energetic shift, because they need to be rethought about the consciousness, I said, right for the person working within the company, right for the collective, they serve the collective, right in adequation with earth, and what earth, the consciousness of earth, wants to have on her back. If it's polluting, if it's army, if it's all this kind of stuff, if it's useless, if it's, all this kind of stuff, my earth might consider, say, well, sorry, we have other priorities, guys. Do you see what I mean? It would probably prioritize the connection with nature, the connection with the body, connection with, so people can be free, more free within themselves. We're talking about the Matrix now, the Matrix movie. That's this kind of movement, this kind of shift we're doing now. We're forcing people, the environment is forcing people to go within and to find their truth within. Okay? So everything that can help doesn't mean to not be connected to the outside world, but to not search the truth outside, but help people to search their truth within. So a right product, a right balance, okay, a right service that is in adequation with no manipulation, no heavy marketing, stuff like that. You see, for example, myself, I don't do any marketing. And I was a commercial person. I decided, no, maybe I will not have any success for a while, but the people who come to me are guided through the universe. I use the energy of the universe. I'm not saying that you have a business, do marketing, is fine, but be careful. Do not do the marketing the old ways, where it was actually
some sort of black magic. Yeah, I can say that. Okay.
So, you have your information. Joao Firmino. Sonia Charma, why Nimal is not communicating with me? Because he doesn't want to. That's it. That's it. Maybe he lost his voice. I don't know. Okay. My pleasure, Joao. So, Om Sai Om Decor. Okay. Please, Om Sai Om Decor. Please give me some kind of, a living thing. Calls like a forename. Okay. I can call you Empire State Building if you want, but I will not do a reading for an Empire State Building, if you see what I mean. So give me, please, a human name. Sometimes I don't, for Charlie, I suspect it was Charlie, so. Okay, go back to work, Charlie. Sonia Chama, why Nihal is not communicating with me? Anaruda. Okay, that's good. Thank you. And I will do my personal professional energy for the future. You need to decide, personal or professional. You need to decide. One question. So, Sonia. Okay. It seems that you're blooming right now. Actually, you are already vibrating. You're vibrating the energy of the Empress. This is pretty good. This is really good. This is really sunny, shiny. Good. Very good. There were some, I think, questions or stuff maybe within your couple that were unanswered. Okay? And then that might need reflection. And that might need, thinking, space, meditation. And maybe he's thinking about it. Maybe he's getting detached a bit from the relationship. So he can meditate on it and take the time. Okay? Not be disturbed by you. Maybe overpowering energy, because it seems that you find your balance yourself and you're glowing, but maybe he's searching for his that will match yours. Okay, so I would say giving time, giving the time. You put the pressure. If you build up, if you're building a building, a house, and you rush the construction, then the house will crumble down one day. When you take the time, the house will be solid and well done. So you take the time, giving the space. Okay? And then you will see through together. He will, maybe it's him. He will be able to see through and then explain to you what he can see. How he can see the future with you. So he has a space. I think right now you're taking too much space. It seems to be all about you, maybe. I don't know, because you have to be careful with the Empress. You have this voluptuous, she's wealthy, she's self-assured, she's got all this feminine energies. The feminine energy is rising up right now, and you need to help the masculine energy, the good masculine energy, balanced masculine energy to lift up. And maybe he's feeling kind of, what is this? I feel like I haven't got my space anymore. I don't know what I need to do, because relationship needs to be changing, evolving. So giving the time, but when I see this card, it means he's going to see through, he's taking a higher ground so he can see through, see further, to understand what's happening, where he's at, and where he wants to go to. Okay? So relax, chill, and let things happen. Corinne Anne, could I have a work reading, please? Oh, That's a Smurf. Back on the Smurf. La la, le chocolat, viens, je trouve les grands cœurs. La la, le chocolat, viens, je vous fais du bonheur. That's the music of the Smurfs. Corinano, 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 Corinano. Wanna work reading for Corinano. It seems that you're gonna have to be a bit quite logical and cut short some stuff, okay? That should not happen anymore. You know, be quite clear about what is acceptable and what is not, what needs to stay, what needs to go, okay? There's a relationship here with this guy who is generating project and leading project. Maybe it's your boss, you know, giving project. And maybe you have to be clear maybe with him about what you can do and what fits you and what fits you not. Okay, where you can help and be a support, and he can be a support with it, or where, you know, it's just like, okay, you allocated this project to me and sorry, I am not the right person for that, or I'm overbooked, or, you know, this is not a match. So you need to use your mind. And it seems that you will be guided by the stars, because this relationship here, work relationship, seems to be constructive for you and for him, for you to gain some sovereignty, to realize that, well, I can say no, because I can say no for the benefit of the group, of saying, if you give me that, well, we're gonna stand still. I'm not going to be successful, the company will not be successful, and the project will not be done, okay? Because this is not my skill. However, if you give me that, then I can do it successfully, enjoy it, and you will be satisfied. And he will be learning about doing better his job, communicating better with his employee, and you also gaining some sovereignty about actually who you are, what you like, what you can do, and how you can do. Okay, and you will be guided intuitively, you two, so it happens smoothly. Okay, no need to like this. You just be factual and just say, well, okay. Always look at the aspect. Him, you, the collective. The collective is the group. So within the company, will the company be successful? The collective outside the company. A fucking company that fucks everybody around to make wealth is about to die. So don't promote this kind of things. But a company which is balanced and giving things to the collective will survive. And then also in harmony with Earth. Okay, I'm giving you some kind of influx of value that we need to absolutely seed onto the companies. These are the priorities. The financial stuff, forget about it. Financial stuff, the universe will tell you. Successful, yeah, you're a company that was staying on Earth because you're helping Earth with the evolution. You're a shitty company, you don't consider the 3 aspects that I have given you, you're gonna collapse. Simple as that, you know. Here we go. You poison or your growth. If you are in standstill, well, you cost too much energy. So it will work for a while, but if you sometime poison, sometime grow, sometime for a while it might work, and then no, sorry, wasting too much of my energy. I'd rather create something that I know will start from the beginning and be. So it's important that you start also bringing that within the behavior, the relationship of the employees, and also it needs to shine through the whole corporation. That was for Corinne. Actually, Corinne, I don't know if you will call you, but during my awakening, I can help because everything has a consciousness, everything. And companies have their own consciousness, independent, but related to their employees. But they have their own consciousness. And we can access this consciousness to ask the company how she wants to work. I say she because it's easier for me, but some companies might be more he. And how they want to evolve. Are they planning to change or not? Are they balanced, not balanced? Things like that. So their energy is rising at the same level as the Earth energy is rising. Because a lot of company, I'm telling you, will close. Okay? Because they're not in harmony with the energy of planet Earth, which start being more and more and more and more and keeps climbing up. So it's a question of time. So if people within the company needs to become conscious and realize that they are working for consciousness, which is this company, which is helping a bigger consciousness, which is humanity, which is helping another bigger consciousness, which is the Earth development, okay, and the balance of Earth with all the people and animals and things, on it. So it's all circle within circle within circle. If this circle, as I said, is a bad seed, because it will not bring the evolution, it will dry and be changed into dust. Okay, so I'll give you that. So if you think that maybe consciousness, some people now in companies are starting touching with their fingers and say, oh, maybe it would be good to have a bit of consciousness into a workforce and see things differently. I can be human, okay? But all this is again connection with the heart. So Corinna done. Yes, balancing act. So Om Sai Hum. Om Sai Hum. And that's Anuradha. And Anuradha, yes, please, are you still here? And if you are here, mention if you want a personal or a professional reading. Personal for the future or professional reading? You didn't answer, which make me think that maybe you're not here still, but who knows? So please in the chat tell me it's your turn. It's your time now. It's your turn. Professional or personal reading? If you're not there, of course, I will stop the reading and I'm on a holiday. Oh, yes. You're here. Okay, that's good. So, tell me, professional or personal? You might be the last one. Well, it's not bad. I would have done 7 readings. That's okay. Personal, superb. It's really useful because when you have one choice, it helps you connect within yourself and say, what matters the most? What matters the most? And then you realize, well, actually myself matters most. Not the fucking outside world. You see what I mean? Okay, so personal reading. Bam, 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 ba-dam, bam, bam, ba-dam, bam, bam, bam. Petit Touille, tu fais dodo, toi, hein? She's on the sofa, just behind, just chilling. She's a bug, so she knows how to chill. She's a master in chilling. Master chilled. Ok, encore un? Ok. Ok. Anuradha, present, past, future. Okay. It seems that you are gifted to do magic around you, or make things happen, put things together, maybe projects together, people together, maybe businesses. You have the card of the magician, which is it's a card of a man who has all the tools. You see in the tarot, you have the cups, which are symbolize hearts. You have the wand here, the stick. You have the sword, which is element air, and you also have the pentacle, which is in there. On his table, he's got everything, and on top of it, he's got this tool and this connection. So it seems that he's guided, gifted to be able to make things happen like magic. Okay, and you have the skill, and I think you are asked to use these skills for better things, in line with what I have talked about the new earth, in harmony with you, in harmony with the collective, in harmony with planet earth. It's important that you put the three together. You see my fingers, they're creating a triangle. Harmony with you, harmony with the collective. Collective means all the other humans, and harmony with planet earth, which is the home of where we live. Okay, triangle. It seems that you've been lonely, you've been dealing with some sadness, maybe a loss of something, someone, that was the past. And really you had to grieve, okay, for a while, maybe for maybe a long while. This is a card of grieving. Someone has lost someone died, a love relationship, a project falling down, a way of life falling down, illusions falling, and then you need to realize, and you need to spend sometimes being on your own, and just, but it seems that the magic is the mojo. Some people talk about mojo. The mojo is back, okay, and Anuradha, the mojo is back, and I think you need to build on that. But connect it to higher energy than that. It's not about fear, loss, depression, anxiety, attachment. It's not about that. It's about love, balance, harmony, joy, passion, okay, connection to earth, being light, easy flowing, all this kind of energy. A magician is easy flowing, you see my hands there. It's not heavy. Let's see. And then it means that you might move on to different waters. When you're gonna realize that, you see, you're surrounded, you are like a gold magician in the middle of, let's say, a shitty space, a shitty place. You need to start saying, okay, the environment, I am not going to change this environment. I would have changed it before if it was the case, but I think the universe is telling you you're gold, but you need to go into nourished soil. How do you get that? Fertile soil. So you need to go somewhere else. Start opening your mind to, you're not going to change, and the universe doesn't want you to change that way. It wants you to bloom. But if the place where you are doesn't want you to bloom, then, or what you constructed for yourself as well, is now a prison, more walls, more constraining than what finally. Just give everything. Don't follow my advice like this. You have to feel it. But you can give everything up and just say, well, let's see what stays, and then I will build bits by bit something else. Move something else, maybe something which is more natural to me. But you have magic in your hands. You have this ability to make anything happen. So, okay. Okay. Sorry, now I'm reading your Your text about miscarriages. I think it's proof of what I say. You're not in the right space, place, or environment. You're not to bring about maybe a baby if already you, physical body, yourself, then you understand now. So the universe is telling you, in this condition, the baby will not be born. You know it's toxic. You know you're not a mom, a woman who is being fulfilled. Why do you want to bring a child in something that already yourself do not enjoy? So you need to take your own responsibility, and before I bring a life in this planet, in this universe, I need to make sure that the place is harmonious. Do you see what I mean? Yeah. You don't need to find ways. You need to find the strength. And you have this magic card. This is a magic card. So connect to your soul. Connect potentially to the soul of the miscarried babies. Sorry, it's a bit weird what I'm saying. But because it's kind of saying, well, I want to come, but I'm changing my mind. Do you see what I mean? He wants to come. He arrived there and just say, no, I can't take it. The energy is not at the right energetic level for me to go through. So boom, it stops. Do you see what I mean? So connect to this baby, connect to your soul, connect to the universe, and ask for guidance. Ask for what you only need to do is to be convinced, not to convince yourself, to be convinced, to say, okay, right, now it's over. Now I move. And that exactly what this card is about, is moving into waters. Maybe it could be, the first step is to start going to see your parents for a while. Say, okay, after all these miscarriages, I need to have a rest, to have a break and think on my own and meditate for a while. Go to a retreat, go to an ashram. Go to an ashram. That's a good idea. It's a wonderful idea. And for a month, 2 months, forget about everything. And then you will know. You will truly know who you are and what you need to do. And everything going to be clear. And then when you're going to say, no, I don't want this anymore, the person in front of you will just simply, because you will have the strength, you will just say, this is clear. You see what I mean? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. An ashram is coming really, really strongly. That's the first time ever in all my readings that I've done on live shows, even the French one, I never mentioned about going to an ashram. But if you have an ashram close to you, just find a space where, they're protecting you. They will purify all the toxicity around you. They will support you. And they will give you this bubble so you can be yourself. You have to understand that when you are in a toxic environment, you have poison constantly poured on you. You constantly fight against this poison. And then you cannot never focus on being yourself and thinking about who you are and what you want. Because you're constantly fighting with your soul and say, oh, I don't want that. And then there's the next one. And it's easy for a toxic person. They just throw you toxic. Poison. Oh, yeah, this is what I do. I do poison. And you until you just decide, well, you poison. Thank you very much. Not mine. And then you have the strength. And energetically, you say, each time you send me some poison, darling, you will receive that on your head. Because it's not mine. Because you're still in this energy of accepting this toxicity. And you have to move on, move out of it, and then move on. So all these stages needs to be recover, regain your own sovereignty, your own strength. So yes. So if you are mentally unstable, this could be corrected. Again, I'm telling you, ashram. Go to an ashram and ask for support in there. Yeah. Someone toxic will not. You know, you're the dustbin. He loves to have his own dustbin. You're a toy for him. You might be a toy. I mean, someone who is toxic love to have some people around so they can pour the toxicity onto. If there's nobody, it doesn't bring them joy, doesn't satisfy them. You see what I mean? So, okay. So, what I said. I've heard lately there's Euroville. There's also, I like Amma, also in terms of ashrams. I've never been into an ashram, but maybe there's something close to you that might help you out. Okay? But you need to take the space. You know, it could be the first start and just say, well, anyway, I'm going to go and see my parents. But then you will learn. You will learn. But the first stuff, you can say, well, I need some space a bit. You just learn to say, I need some space. And you go outside of your environment, okay? Outside of this toxicity. So then you can rebuild your strength, talk to other people that will guide you on how you need to make things happen differently, okay? So you need help. That's the first step. And to get help, you need to get out of, okay? And protected by some people. Maybe your parents, okay? That would be good. Or a sister or anybody that can. And then from that, I will say jump onto another step to an ashram, okay? Some people who do not know you at all, and then will connect with you with their heart. And then you will connect to the divine, and the divine will guide you. Because at the end of the day, it's not going to be your parents or your sister or your brother are going to guide you properly to how to deal with this. You need to go with the divine, okay? Your divine self, and make that happen. Gain your power. It's up to you. If you don't do that, you will not have kids. I can guarantee it. Yes, can guarantee you will not have kids. And you might just even, your life might be wasted, if you see what I mean. You might just, your life will be meaningless because you're not expressing who you are. This magical power you have that needs to be expressed. And when life renounce, it's like the miscarriage. Life renounce because it says it's too toxic outside. I can't get out. I'm not asking for help. I'm not moving. I'm not taking my own power. Life goes. They say, okay, the toxicity win. You see what I mean? So keep the fight in you, but don't fight directly. Move out and meditate and talk to other people who are more balanced. Okay? And already that you will start, I've got a better perspective now. Because you're outside of the picture. Okay? Outside, you are outside of the battlefield. Okay? Haya Ritu Aurora. Okay? Let me see. I might do, if Ritu Aurora wants a reading, I can do a reading. One question. And then I'm done, I think. My pleasure. So that's why I'm doing it, Anuradha, is to sometime being able to help people that actually need a bit of a lift. Maybe help is not the word. The word is it's like being a beam of light. Just need it, but you have to take ownership. You need to make it happen. Now I just connect it for you and deliver the message. Now you need to take that. You need to practice, if you see what I mean. Make it happen. Please give me a bit more information, Ritu, about this house. Is it that you want to move house? Is it you selling? Is it just give me what comes into your head that you want to share with me and us, of course, because it's on the chat. But so because I might just use the pendulum, but it might be better if I have a bit more background. You're serious right now. He's serious, my little monk. Hello, Ritu, Aurora. Are you still here? Should I do card? You want me to do card? Well, I'm going to do cards. For you. Sorry too. Okay, you're looking for a new house and want to sell an old one. Okay. Yeah, that puts stuff in perspective. So now we can have a look at the cards. Okay, present, past, future. Okay, celebrate, because I think you're gonna be able to do it. It was difficult. It was tied into. I'm not going to go into details, but let's say the matrix around was not being the energy flow, the matrix wasn't really helping you with it and actually making that difficult for you. Be joyous and happy, because this is going to move for you. You know, this is the card of celebration and making a party. So I would be, you know, if you use the energy of my message, start celebrating in your whole house, that you thanking your whole house and for the time you have spent there, saying it's time to go, and you making the last celebration. You're celebrating already that you're gonna go away from this house, but with the house. Do you see what I mean? You're already manifesting the result of what you expect to have and connect to this joy. And then, yes, you will meet the right fit for you. This is like a lover card, you see. You will just exchange. But I think you need to be fair with this whole house. A house has a consciousness. It's not something that you ask for a house. Oh yes, protect me, take care of me for 1 year, 10 years, 20 years, and then fuck off. Do you see what I mean? Oh no, now you're too old, I want to sell you. You can't do that. You will do that with anybody? With a consciousness has taken care of you for such a long time. So you need to remember the joy you had in this house. Connect to that. Be grateful to the joy you had in your old house. and help your old house, ask your old house to help you find a place that will, make you progress, evolve, because yes, it is time for you to go. And yes, it's time for this house to welcome another couple, maybe, another group of person, and bring love to this house to say, I will help you with my love simply and my consciousness to find the right person for you. Okay? I will make sure that you get the right people in this house, because you are my house as well. It's my responsibility that you are well taken care of with the right person who are going to take ownership of yourself. You see what I mean? This is this kind of dynamic. Everything is consciousness. Okay? It's not because nobody wants us to know. Everything is consciousness. When I talk about to this little monk, he has a consciousness. He's protecting me, he's connecting with me, he's guiding me. I can feel when I see him. It's not about making him a god, not at all. I can feel if there is a tension, there's something that I might focus on something different. For example, he pointed me out, saying, I'm not sure, the pendulum would be good. Do as you did before. Ask again with your pendulum if it's a card reading or a pendulum reading. He just suggested that to me. And I said I did it, and then, okay, cards. Because it's the end of the show, and I could have done just simply a pendulum, saying, okay, right, I finished with it, okay? But that was not right, quite, not the best, okay? So you had your reading, which is really a beautiful reading. I'll show you the cards again. You have celebration, and you go from something which is a bit toxic, tense, celebration, to a love relationship with a new house. But I think it's also a love relationship with your current house. Be grateful with what you had, okay? You were not homeless, okay? This house gave you a lot. So make sure you are being grateful. If you are unable to do that, I would say, I don't think you will not be able to do that. But let's say for people who are not, then you can already predict where they're going to go. They're going to go into houses that are going to make them hell. Because this house needs love as well. And they need to discover what is the right relationship with our environment. Okay? Okay. That's done for the teaching or whatever. Please subscribe, share, whatever, like, send some love. You can also, if you feel inclined and wealthy enough, I am not. All what you see around is not mine. You can make a donation on PayPal, ManuSensCris, if you have the joy to be a person who do not lack of money. Just please share with the world, because a lot of people are not in this situation. And well, how you feel, this is like this. And there are my services as well. That's on Facebook, ManuSensCris. So for the English channel, it's ManuSensCris UK, okay, which is a Facebook page only in English, okay, because I've got another one which is Service of ManuSensCris, which is in French, okay. I'm French, but I have lived quite a while in near London, in UK, about 14 years. In fact, all my work, commercial, employee experience was mostly, 80-90% in the UK and in doing international traveling. Now I'm back to France, but I might just go back to traveling, but doing what I do and maybe doing more but I decided to take a bit control of my time, what I do, how I do it, for who, how, and all this. So I'm not an employee anymore. But that means that right now I live on nothing. But at the same time, I gain the freedom of learning how to live on nothing. And that's a wonderful freedom. Wonderful freedom. I feel so... I earn something like, I don't know, so much less. It's like I live probably with the fifth of what I earned before, maybe less, the sixth of what I've earned before. And at the same time, I feel wealthier than when I was earning that much. So, seek out. Okay, so a quick one. Yes, I need your real name. Just your full name, okay? And your question, okay? And then I'll go. Promise, I go. Seek out. Please change your pseudo. I advise you. We create our environment. So if you like living into depression, gothic style, blackness, yes, continue being called sick heart. But if you want to reach joy, balance, harmony, get a pseudo. Your name, the name even as a pseudo, brings you the vibration connected to. You have a vibration, you know, your pseudo, which is connected to sick heart. So sickness of the heart, whatever, pain, always slightly disharmony. Maybe you enjoy that. Maybe you love it. If you love it, you're clearly into balance. But if you want to reach something like, well, maybe I deserve some joy, change it. That comes to my mind, okay? Okay, let's see that. Okay. Cure type 1 diabetes. Ah, okay. Okay, so he's your son. Okay. Let's have a look. I think you need to open your mind that disease are not linked to... The correction is not only through chemistry. The connection is, Chinese medicine is more connected to that. It's the imbalance of your own body. And actually, I will recommend that you seek Chinese medicine opinion about how to correct your diabetes. Open your mind to different source of correcting something. I'm gonna give you an example. I'm an energetic healer, and someone with final cancer type. It was final for her. She was about to die. Okay, people were saying, okay, right now you have a few months, maybe a year. In a matter of months or two, she connected to her divine self, got the right herbs. She went through chemotherapy, but I explained to her how to go through it. Talked to the consciousness of the chemotherapy. We connected to her soul. 2 months later, cancer gone. Cancer gone. The doctors were saying it's a miracle. We don't understand what happened, but you're healed. 2 months later, she was in a bed. She couldn't barely walk. 2 months later, she was walking for kilometers, eating like crazy, and she looked 10 years younger. Glimpse like this. That's what we call consciousness. A disease is a challenge. Is a challenge to bring you understanding of something. Maybe you need to discover a cure. Maybe you will be the person discovering this cure. You have to find out what is your mission. Maybe it's simple that maybe you need to connect to yourself, connect to other medicine, like I say, energetic, Reiki, Chinese medicine, balancing of the body, balancing of the emotional, the mind, all these kind of things. Open your mind. We are going out of this chemical world. This chemical company selling medicine to us, they didn't want us to be healed. They wanted us to consume their chemistry as much as we can, so they make money. They even created disease, so we could buy some pseudo medicine. So be assured as well that even if you were finding a cure to this, with the right setup, but anyway the new world is changing, now is coming up, this company might not want to use it because you will cure people and they don't want that. If you cure people, they don't buy medicine because they're cured. Do you see what I mean? So that's why I'm asking you, open your mind, get out of this matrix, okay, if you can. But maybe your mission is to be within this matrix, okay? Let's see your card now. So you have a mommy who is really taking care of you, and she's well connected, actually. She's really well connected and she can support you. But you need to connect to this feminine energy. The feminine energy makes everything possible in terms of you have no belief, you have a goal, which is making the world better, a better place. And that means open the door to any, fucking opportunities, okay? There have been some opportunities, some connections in the past related to this. Maybe some seeds. Maybe I'm saying things that you have already heard and didn't take into account yet. But if you feel that there is a synchronicity between my words and what you have heard in the past and decided to maybe not look into, I recommend to reassess this position and connect to your heart. Your heart, you will know, okay? So then you reconnect to what I've said, what some people have said, make the connection, and your heart will tell you this is the direction. We want you to find a cure, but the cure doesn't look like what you think it looks like, okay? Let your heart, or us, if you see what I mean, the love universe guide you. So finally this problem is solved, okay? Okay, that's good. Yes, it was powerful. Yes, I love myself. You know, that's why I've got a t-shirt, pending issues. I've got some pending issues with this world. I'm currently correcting energetically. Sean, I think it's Sean. You know, Oh, let me see, Sean. Okay. I have to stop. Don't forget to like. It's funny because actually it's most of the people are on YouTube. Generally it's Facebook. Yeah, so what is that? Love reading. Yeah, I'm a bit hungry now. But it's easy for me to do these readings. It's just a question of practice, and then after that, the flow is there. That's lovely. Thank you. And Genji pseudo. Pseudo. Mr. Sean. Something is about to happen. There's magic in the air. You were heartbroken in the past. Okay, but magic is in the air. Yeah, you might be actually puzzled with the kind of opportunities you might find. It might be difficult to choose. Maybe you don't choose, just enjoy all of it. But yes. So, heartbroken, magic is in the air. It seems that you might have plenty to experience. It might be more light-hearted relationship. So you can change your mind and discover the feminine. That was a short reading, but powerful one. Okay, so I'll show you the card again. Heartbroken, the magician, the magic in the air, and you are like at a fair and trying to pick whatever you want, but it's everything, all these opportunities seems they are dancing around you. And I would just say, well, except if you want to fix it, but I would say explore. That was for Sean. Okay, my friends, time to go. Sorry for the noise. That was a bit noisy. I'm packing up my cards. I say to you I see you in 15 days. Okay. What the magician mean? It means what it is. Magic is in the air. Magician. Magician means that you have. The magician is a card which has all the attributes in the tarot. So you have pentacle, swords, cup, which is heart, and wands. Okay, and he's got all of them. He's got all the tools, and he masters all the tools. Okay, but after that, it's not about only reading the card. It's intuitively reading what it means, and for you, it's really short. The message. It's not going into complicated mental stuff that probably come from your status of having been heartbroken and having all this past relation. And then I would like to have that back and forever and ever and ever. Okay, so he was just telling me, I could sense it. It's just magic is in the air for you. Magic is the change is there. So welcome it. Forget the past, or ease on the past, detach from the past, and let the new happen in your life, because you will have some joys and opportunities on the feminine side. You're a lucky guy. That's what I feel. Okay? And my hands are hurt, it's hurting. Never mind. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I had to do 10 people, I guess. So, I say to you, maybe in 15 days, okay? Have a look at the content if you want numerology courses, classes. They're really short. It's 5 minutes. Some are in French, some are in English. But to know when it's in English, you just need to read the title. If it's an English title, it's in English. Okay. Then you can see there's some alchemy, there's some songs also, there's some sculptures, artwork, drawing, intuitive drawings, whatever. You can explore. There's a lot of videos outside of the live show that actually I don't recommend, because except your own reading, what do you care about the live show, if you see what I mean? But I have a look at different section, maybe some music you might be interested in, whatever. Okay, all right. Hello Nanda. That will be another time, okay? Because I've been I expanded to another three people, but this time I will say to you except if you want to have a private reading, which is a lot more. You see already the depth and the power of the readings that I'm doing here, doing the live show. But imagine what you would get if you had half an hour reading in person and private. Okay, if you are interested in doing that, you can book this. You connect with me on Facebook, ManuSensCris UK, and then we get a private reading, which is of course not free. That's not to say it or whatever. As a price, as a cost. That's the way it is. But generally, when you do that, there is an exchange that happens, because you help me, I help you. Then the universe say, "Oh, gratitude, coop," and then you get some little gifts of stuff that sometimes will not happen if it's only done free. But that depends on the people. Some people can only have stuff free. Let's say for myself, I cannot afford anything, so most of the time I have gift like this. Okay, so it's always different. But if you feel Nanda, that you feel that maybe it's a private reading, go for a private reading. If not, which is paid. If not, if you want a free reading, that would be on Tuesday, not next Tuesday, in 15 days, because I do 1 week in French, 1 week in English, and then that's it. Come back, same time. Okay? Bye-bye, everybody! There's not many people now. Bye-bye. Okay. I'm going to eat. Bye-bye. See you.